Ethan Cole, the ruthless CEO of Coal Industries, stepped out of his private jet, adjusting his expensive suit as he surveyed the dusty rural landscape. His company planned to build a new factory here, and he had come to finalize negotiations. "Sir, the villagers are still resisting the deal," his assistant, Michael, informed him. Ethan sighed. "Then we offer them more money. Everyone has a price." However, he soon realized he had underestimated the people here. The leader of the opposition was not a politician or a businessman. It was a young village schoolteacher named Lily Dawson. "You think money can buy everything, Mr. Cole?" Lily stood in front of the villagers, her eyes blazing. "This land feeds our people. Your factory will destroy our farms, our homes. We won't sell." Ethan smirked. "Then you're rejecting progress, Miss Dawson. That's unfortunate." A sudden storm erupted, grounding his jet and forcing him to stay the night in the village. With nowhere else to go, he ended up at Lily's small house, reluctantly accepting her hospitality. "You don't have to pretend to be kind," he muttered, sitting by the fire. "I'm not pretending. Unlike your world, we help people even when they don't deserve it," she shot back. That night, conversation turned into vulnerability. Ethan, for the first time, spoke about the pressures of his world. Lily, despite disliking him, saw the lonely man beneath the arrogance. One thing led to another, and in a moment of weakness, they crossed a line they never expected. By morning, guilt weighed heavy on both of them. "This was a mistake," Ethan said, buttoning his shirt. "I know," Lily agreed, her face unreadable. Without another word, he left, never looking back. 3 months later, Lily discovered she was pregnant. The village buzzed with rumors. Meanwhile, in the city, Ethan was dealing with his own crisis. A business rival, Mason Gray, was trying to destroy his reputation. Then, his PR team rushed in. "Sir, you need to see this," Michael said, showing him a social media post. "Billionaire CEO Ethan Cole impregnates a village girl and abandons her." Ethan's blood ran cold. How did this get out? It seems the villagers leaked it after she refused to reveal the father. Rage and panic twisted inside him. He couldn't afford this scandal. His investors were already on edge. There was only one way to control the damage. "Prepare my jet," he said. "I'm going back to the village." Lily was in shock when Ethan returned. "You have no right to be here," she said, crossing her arms over her growing belly. "You're carrying my child." "I won't let this ruin my name," he said coldly. "We're getting married." Lily scoffed. "Marriage? You didn't even want to acknowledge me." "It's not about what I want," he said through clenched teeth. "It's about what must be done." The village elders pressured her, saying the child needed a father. Reluctantly, Lily agreed. Within a week, she was standing in a luxurious wedding gown, marrying the man who didn't love her. The city media went crazy. Some called her lucky, others mocked her as a gold digger. That night, in their penthouse, she turned to him. "I will raise this child with or without you. I don't need your money, and I don't need your name." Ethan's jaw tightened. "You might not need me, but my company does." Living with Ethan was unbearable. He worked late, barely speaking to her. The city's elite whispered about her, calling her the village wife. But everything changed when an unexpected letter arrived. Lily was the heir to an abandoned estate, land sitting on one of the richest diamond reserves in the country. Suddenly, she wasn't just the village girl who married a billionaire, she was richer than Ethan himself. Ethan stared at the documents in disbelief. This land could save my company." Lily smirked for the first time. "You thought I needed you? Seems like it's the other way around now." Mason Gray saw an opportunity. He approached Lily privately. "Divorce Ethan, and I'll help you build an empire of your own. You don't need to live under his shadow." Lily thought hard. Ethan had humiliated her, used her for damage control. Did she really want to help him now? That night, she confronted Ethan. "Why should I stay?" For the first time, he looked vulnerable. "Because I was wrong about you. And because I don't want to lose you," It wasn't a grand confession, but it was enough. Instead of siding with Mason, Lily outsmarted him, striking a business deal where she kept control of her land while Ethan's company recovered. She was no longer just Ethan's wife. She was Lily Dawson Cole, the village girl who became the most powerful woman in the country. Ethan, now a changed man, stood beside her, no longer as her savior, but as her equal. "You were right," he admitted one evening, watching her speak confidently at a business event. "About what?" she asked. "That money isn't everything. And that I was a fool to ever think you needed saving." Lily smiled. "Good. Now let's build an empire." And just like that, the village girl and the billionaire became the ultimate power couple. Please don't forget to subscribe to get more interesting stories like this.